Well, it is a beautiful day here in Mount Shasta City Park, although it is a little bit chilly. Today is the day before Sabbath, which happens to be Friday this year. And today's piece, Contemplation, is regarding Mother Earth and focusing on our relationship with Mother Earth and the creatures therein, which are all our brothers and sisters, no matter what species clothes they are wearing, right? Because ultimately these flesh suits are just clothes. They are a house, a temporary house for the soul that is within. So, it says, "Yea, Mother Earth nurses you at her bosom, helping you grow strong. Will you not defend your mother from the hands of the spoiler? Will you stand by while your mother is defiled? Lo, every Nazarene shall walk softly upon Mother Earth and shall protect her with his life," or her life. So the noonday contemplation is our God and Goddess, immanent and transcendent. Send to all your angel of peace. To the kingdom of the earthly mother, send your angel of joy. And as I've said before, it's really great for us to send out that joy and do the unconditional love breath because of the suffering on this earth that we are on, and all of the fallen nature of it all. Hey Kyle, how's it going? So today is a great day for focusing on our relationship with Mother Earth. Obviously, the dietary choices that we make, people usually have breakfast, lunch, dinner, multiple snacks in between. Those are the biggest areas that we are often causing suffering in our life. And just by going plant-based, by being vegan, you can eliminate enormous amounts of suffering that you are causing. The Nazarenes would also make a habit of gardening, maybe going out and picking up trash in areas that are around you that might need it, doing other sorts of loving projects, including planting trees, planting gardens, and doing other things to beautify Mother Earth and increase her. Well, like the trees are helping not only their knowledge storehouses, but they also help with creating a fresh oxygen for us. They create homes for other creatures and beings. So by planting seeds and creating other beautiful things on Mother Earth, we can help beautify her and make this world a better place, which will be helpful for all of us, especially the future generations that we will be leaving this to. David D, how's it going? David says, what is outside of this flat earth? Yes, that is definitely the question to be asked. I was working this morning on some of the graphics that I am making that are based off of the Megillah and my understanding of reading it, just so that there is some way to kind of visualize what is being said. But it is really, really beautiful because, at one point, God and Goddess embrace in the center, and once they start their divine dance together, they start spinning around each other, and these sparks just start flying everywhere, and those sparks are souls. And it's just this really beautiful picture of, like, inside this dark egg, the mother and father are kind of contracted. They start dancing, and sparks just start flying everywhere inside of here. It's just so beautiful. So yeah, I would love to actually read the story of creation from the Megillah to you. Not today, because there are other, like, it talks about sacred geometries and stuff like that I would love to have on, like, some visuals for you to at least be able to see. So I'd like to hold off on that, but I do want to share it with you because it's really interesting. And as always, I'd like to hear what you have to say on it as well. I don't always, I guess I should say, I don't always say that in my videos, but I do want to hear what you have to say and hear what you are learning about and what you're interested in, because all of us are still learning, and none of us know everything. None of us are fully awakened. So it's great to hear other people's perspectives and see what you guys have learned as well. So please do share that with me, whatever you think is outside of this world that we are in. Do you believe that there are multiple eggs inside of one larger egg? Or do you believe, maybe as David D is saying, that the sun is what a star becomes a sun, each at its own different time. They're separated by time, not space, essentially like a jukebox with a large number of different suns that can be loaded into this limited physical world and played. Only one physical world at a time, which kind of brings to mind the universe, or like one song type idea that is kind of, we're all one, and we all have our own frequencies, and how vibration and all this plays into the divine melody, harmony that we are all taking part of, that is creation. So it's really beautiful, and I would like to hear what you guys have to say on the matter. I plan to potentially read on Sunday the creation story from the Megillah, but I also know that we left off in the middle, or like right before the story about King David and Solomon, which are very interesting. So I want to read those as well. Maybe we'll just split it up into 2 different segments so that it's not as long. Either way, I hope that you get out and spend some time in nature today, spend some time even thinking about how you can tread more lightly upon the earth. There are so many different ways that we as humans have been trashing the earth using plastics and so many unusable, like non-reusable things that just fill the wastelands or the landfills, creating wastelands, right? Because it is ultimately going to cause so much harm to Mother Earth to be full of toxic junk, not just the trash, but also the stuff that any kind of chemicals that we're using, whether, Febreze, the chemtrails, obviously, different things that we are just putting into the atmosphere that affect not only us, but the ecosystems, the perfect balance that is meant to be around us. And, thinking of ways that we can improve that and do less harm. So, with that being said, may the angel of joy touch all under the dome, inside the mother ovum, I should say, right? Because I don't want it to just be under our dome. If there are other domes, it should be to all in the mother ovum. So I hope that you have a wonderful day. I will catch up with you tomorrow for the noon contemplation, and yeah, see you later.